Hi, I'm Karen.
And I'm Natasha.
And today we're going to give pointers on how to find that perfect guy.
Yes, the perfect husband and how to keep the husband.
Exactly. Now, usually we always pick the wrong guy.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And we've been guilty of it.
Oh, I've definitely been guilty of it.
I know I have as well. And it's not that we intentionally do it. It's just that I think we're blinded because we have all these media images in our mind.
Yeah.
And we get these conceptions from movies and the magazines and everything. We want a guy with A, B, C, D, E. And really, he's not the one for us.
No, he's not the one for us. And I think also you don't value yourself. And so the person you pick is going to speak to that person. So it's really important that women begin to focus on who they are and their value and the princess and the queen that they are. And then they'll start to really attract the perfect king.
The perfect king, exactly.
Yeah.
Because the king knows the queen sometimes before the queen knows who the king is.
Oh, word. I like that.
Hey, that's great. And you know what? Also, your king may come in a different package than you initially had in mind. I know that I found my king in a package that I was not prepared for. You know, I had all these stipulations: no kids, have a six-pack, have a certain degree of education, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That may all be fine, but you know what? I found someone who had fit none of that criteria.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, I think it's just so important to focus on the characteristics that mean the most, the characteristics that are the most important. Someone's character, who they are, how will they treat you, the longevity versus, you know, the how tall they are, what kind of job they have,
how much money they have, whatever. And you know, another thing that I think is very important as well is when you meet that guy to ask him about his relationship with his mother, because how he feels about his mother, it's inevitable how he'll feel about you.
Yeah. How
you
he
know?
treats his mom is definitely a reflection
That's
on how
very
he will
important.
treat you. That's really important.
And then if, you know, that's a red flag. If you see that the relationship is, you know, not good at all, then maybe you don't want to be in a relationship like that.
Yeah, even how he speaks about her. So just remember that you want to make sure that you are focusing on the right thing when you're thinking about the guy that you really want.
Absolutely. And you know what else is really important about marriage? Is learning to submit.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many women out here that are, I'm so independent.
The
I'm
S
so
word.
strong-willed.
Oh my God.
Oh yes, I don't need a man. I can do that. You know what? In essence, no matter how much you think you're capable of doing, you do need a man. Wake up.
It's so interesting because people think that submission is a bad, dirty word. It is not. Best believe you are submitting to your boss every time you show up at a certain hour at work. So it is really important to put that all into perspective. And I think the S word is actually a good word.
It is a good word. And it doesn't take away anything of your individuality and who you are as a person. In fact, I think it enhances it. If you're able to submit to someone else and acknowledge it, that, you know, hey, you know, we work better as a team.
Yes.
Because marriage is the bonding of two spirits opposed to, you know, me. It's us and we.
I totally agree. And I think another thing you should focus on when you are thinking about your marriage and making it work is what is best for the corporation, not what's best for me. It can't be all about me. It can't be, I want this. It has to be what works best for this corporation.
We,
and
us,
yeah, we, us, our.
Learn those words, get them in your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Start now.
Yeah, it's very
important. And it'll be
important.
natural when you meet that person.
It
won't
will.
be something you have to work on.
It will. And when we say this, we're talking about it from a place of power. We're not talking about, you know, you roll over and I submit and it's not about me.
I'm just going to be two steps behind you and follow you.
Yeah.
Or run every time you call my name. We're not talking about that.
No. We're talking about it from a place of power. You can submit from a place of power. A CEO looks at their corporation and figures out what works best for the corporation. And sometimes the CEO and the COO might disagree, but they have to look and go, what works best for the corporation? You must remember that in your marriage. I think that's what will help it to work.
And
Definitely.
That's a major secret, ladies.
Major
so take note.
secret. Insider
Absolutely.
information.
It's true. And everyone you can talk to, no matter how many years they've been married, I bet you it all comes back to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I think what makes marriage work, and you got this one to the T,
What?
is being in touch with your inner goddess, that sweet, gentle femininity that we sometimes neglect because we have to be so strong out there in the world and we have to compete against the guys in corporate America. I think that
That's true.
knowing our femininity and using our feminine power for a greater cause can definitely help your marriage work. And in my book, I love cooking a meal for my husband.
There's nothing wrong with that. I love it too.
Yeah, but I know that some of you out there right now, not cooking is the burning your bra of the millennium. I think you are holding up the frying pan saying, I will not cook. And I think there's something wrong with that. I'm just going to tell you, there's something wrong with it. And when you learn how to cook or learn how to order and put it on a beautiful plate.
Food is love, and it talks to your husband's spirit and soul.
It does.
And you know
really
that.
does. He feels taken care of. Trust me, it will go a long way. Just try it. Try it for 1 week and see what kind of movement you get from him.
And another thing that's really great that you need to learn, communication with your man. You know, guys hear things when you speak in a soft, gentle, feminine way. You don't need to be rough, aggressive, and nasty and and tear them down. That's emasculating them.
Yes.
You want something done. How do you think you're going to get it done? By talking to your man in that manner? No, you have to just gently speak it to him in a soft demeanor, nice, respectful way, because respect is what it's about. And then I guarantee you, he will do whatever you're asking for and more.
Yeah, femininity is disarming.
Yes.
You know, if they're barking the orders, that puts them on the defense. So
that's right.
You got to listen to this lady.
Hey,
she knows what
listen
she's
to
talking
her
about.
too. Listen, we're learning still, but these are guidelines that help make our marriage very happy.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
so we're hoping it will help you. I want to clarify a statement I made earlier about men respecting their mother. That you need to look for when you want to enter a relationship. I mean, avoid a mama's boy.
Avoid a mama's boy.
Avoid it. Yes.
Yeah, that guy who's going to put his mama before you.
It's not.
Avoid it.
It's not a good relationship. You want the man to respect you. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, love your mother, but don't put your mother before the woman in your life.
Yeah, mom does not come before the woman in your life. So look for that. Yeah, he should
You'll
love
see
his
signs.
mom, but he can't love her too much. He can't be over there when you guys had an appointment to do something. He can't be giving his mama your rent money. That's just
Unacceptable.
unacceptable.
And that's not a real man. I'm sorry. That is not a real man.
Yeah.
Because a real man is going to provide and take care of his wife and his family, love his mother, respect his mother, be there for his mother, but his mother is not going to rule him.
Yeah.
Because he is not a child anymore. He's grown up.
Yes, so look
And
for
he has responsibilities.
Definitely. So look for a guy who is a king and knows he's a king and he's not fighting to prove it to his mama.
And you'll succeed. You'll have a happy relationship with a man that is well-grounded like that.
Yep.
Well, we hope we've helped you.
We hope we've helped you.
Bye.
Bye.